And a lot of y'all were people of faith when you were getting ready for the WNBA showdown of Saint Caitlin Clark versus the Connecticut Sun. Y'all were people of faith too. I hope you didn't lose your faith. I hope you didn't lose your faith after watching that first game. Now, listen, I know you've been accused of being a Caitlin hater. You're not. You've explained it very well. I'm not hating. I'm just telling you. I'm a truth teller. And I'm certainly not a Caitlin hater. I'll start here with Caitlin Clark, Tarika. Great for business. She's great for business. And I love what she has spurred. She didn't create it, but she has spurred this in the sport, this renaissance, this interest, these new people outside. Hey, some of y'all wasn't thinking about the WNBA, wasn't thinking about it, didn't know about it, and all of a sudden here's Caitlin Clark and you're following it. Great to have you. Great to have you as part of the conversation. Amazing. Yep. So Caitlin Clark has brought about some numbers in the WNBA that we haven't seen in a generation, literally. I mean, this game was the most watched game, WNBA game, in 23 years. So let's start there before we get to the inexperience versus experience. Okay.
That we were just talking about?
Yeah, we were just talking about
the
spectacle. What did you think of the spectacle? What did you think of
the game? I was there. I was live at the game. I cover for, new folks just joining and don't know. I cover the Connecticut Sun as their reporter. So, of course, I'm sitting there. I know I'm aware of what this team is capable of, but I can't even get to the box office to grab my credential because the lines are around the corner. Keep in mind, they play in a casino. So the arena is in the middle of the casino and the line is wrapped around the corner, which is amazing. Even going inside, the concession lines, the atmosphere, it was quite literally, and there had to be maybe a 60-40 percentage of people who were there wearing Caitlin Clark jerseys, Iowa shirts, Fever stuff, so much so to the Sun decided to have a little fun with it and had a cam called the bandwagon cam where they were showing Fever fans across and Caitlin Clark fans across the arena. So and that is not to say that there was not, it was a sold out crowd. So there were plenty of Sun fans in the building, but there was absolutely an abundance of more or what it felt like more fans who traveled for this game than in previous games I've seen, and I've been covering the team for 3 years. I say all of that to say that all of those new fans experienced what myself and others have been trying to tell y'all the entire time. I just need new fans to admit we were right and y'all were wrong. And it has absolutely nothing to do specifically with Caitlin Clark because she wasn't the only rookie to have debuted over the last 2 days. We've seen Alyssa Peely debut. We've seen JC Sheldon debut. We got a chance to see Angel Reese last night. Like, we've seen these rookies now over the last 2 days debut. And I would say only Cameron Brink really had a debut where it was like, okay, that's a good start. Like, that's a really good start. Everyone else didn't shoot the ball well, didn't have the moment that they, I don't even want to say they thought, that fans thought. Because we told you, this league is not a league full of scrubs. This league is a league full of grown 20 plus 30-year-old women. And they do this. Now, poor Caitlin Clark.
I love this, by the way. I love this. Top 3 defense in the league for a reason. Welcome. Hello?
Top 3. And I'm just like, poor, I won't even say poor Caitlin, poor Fever, because y'all have to start the season against Connecticut twice and against the Liberty twice. Connecticut has to be one of the deepest and most experienced teams in the league. Everybody on their team, with the exception of maybe like one person, has been in the league like 5-6 years already. And then the Liberty, you got to see Stewie and JJ and Sloop. Like, this is what you got to see back to back to back. So it's not a favorable opening schedule anyway. But if anybody was going to make sure, Holly, if anybody was going to make sure that Caitlin Clark and the Fever had their welcome to the WNBA moment, it was absolutely going to be the Connecticut Sun.
Yeah,
we told you.
We tried to tell you. We tried to tell you. Now, would you listen to Tarika now? Would you listen to what she's trying to say?
Can you stop calling me a hater now, please? Can you stop? I mean, and Caitlin gonna be fine, y'all. Like, 20 points was great. And honestly, she got them 20 points for real in the fourth quarter, when not all 20, but she got majority of her points in the fourth quarter when Dejanay Carrington didn't have her locked up in jail no more, because Dejanay was on her head like white on rice. It was crazy. But again, it's just the fact that she will be fine. It was game 1 against the top 3 defense in the league, y'all. She gonna be all right.
But that's the problem. See, like the hype, because look, this is what happens. This is what happens with hype. And we've seen maybe a few examples where there's a hype prospect, and that game 1 is, oh, damn. Oh, I see it. Like, look, let's just use LeBron. We'll talk about LeBron in a few minutes. But LeBron's first game, there was so much hype around LeBron in high school, in the preseason. He played that first game in Sacramento, and he balled out, and people were like, oh, wow. But that is really a Hollywood, that's a rare experience. Most of the time, you're going to have the rookie coming out, and she's going to miss some shots. She's going to turn the ball over. Teams go lose. Teams not that good. I mean, they had the number 1 pick 2 years in a row. Oh, I wonder why. Because they're not good. They're not good yet. They're not ready.
And it's not like it was just Caitlin that didn't have the best of nights. Again, if you look at her stat line, you would say, oh, she had 20 points. This is great. Like, no, you have to watch the game. If you watch the game, it wasn't just that. Like, the turnovers led to not being able to make efficient passes. Therefore, Aaliyah Boston didn't have the best of nights. Nalissa Smith was the only one who could really find her shot anywhere, try to make some noise happen. Like, you had certain people trying to make some noise, but at the end of the day, it wasn't like it was just her. This is a good team. And good things happen when you're a good team. You know how to play together. You know how to play well. So you've got to just understand these. I was watching a clip from another show yesterday, and the host is like, yeah, the WNBA has some really great players. Well, who the hell did you think played in the league? Like, kids? Of course, they have some really great players. Like, this is ridiculous, but you will find out. Everybody's not a Candace Parker. Candace Parker came in the league on her debut and dropped 34 and 12. Everybody ain't doing that. You know what I mean? Like, everybody's not doing that. So
look at that. I love that. Look at that picture. Look at that.
Oh,
the defense, that is cut. You surrounded. Oh, that's good defense. That's great defense.
It just is what it is. It just is what it is. Welcome, new fans. We hope you love it here.
Oh, no, don't stay. No, don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. We want you to stay. We want you to stay and continue to get this education. Be around stars. Watch the stars. It'll be good for you, too. Let's hear the Fever and Caitlin Clark talk about that first game.
A lot to learn from. You know, it's the first one. There's going to be good ones, there's going to be bad ones. And, you know, like we said in the locker room, like, we play on Thursday. You got to learn from it and move on and be ready to go.
I think it's going back and watching video and showing her exactly, you know, some things that we can do to help her out to relieve some of that pressure. She's a rookie. You know, she's a rookie in this league. This is the best league in the world. We've got to teach her. We've got to teach her what these games are going to look like for her every single night, and we've got to eliminate some of that pressure for her. That's on me. That's on my staff to figure out.
She's a rookie. Great.
Yeah.
She's a rookie, and I'll tell you what the rookie's going to find out, and this is what everybody finds out. Look, I think it's going to happen not just in the WNBA with Caitlin Clark. It's going to happen in the NFL with Marvin Harrison Jr. It's going to happen in the NFL with Caleb Williams. I know, different sport, different construction, different dynamic.
Same
but
concept.
veterans here, they watch these shows. Thank you for watching. They watch these shows. They listen to the commentary as well. They hear the hype, and sometimes they kind of egg it on a little bit. They out there, on X, Twitter, and like, oh yeah, good, welcome, yeah, good. I'm so happy you're gonna be in the league. This is a good day for you. Draft day, great. And they say, okay, I can't wait. I can't wait to show them something. And so, this is what she saw against Connecticut. Is gonna be that's indicative of what she's gonna see the entire season.
Yep.
Some people are gonna be like that because this is their job, and they take pride in being great professionals. And some people are gonna do it because they hating.
And that's crazy.
Maybe
That's crazy.
Maybe it might be a combination of both, right, Tarika? It might be a combination.
That is crazy. Any grown woman out there hating on, or grown man out there hating on Caitlin Clark, y'all got better stuff to do. Y'all ain't got nothing else to do. This game, the WNBA, is full of drama and excitement. You don't need to hate to find it. It will find you. Believe me. You don't have to hate to do it. But it just is what it is. Angel Reese last night, she played against Dallas, and Arika Ngumbawale had to once again show people why she is who she is. Angel had 12 points and 8 rebounds, but she also had 2 turnovers. She also shot 5 of 14 from the field. She didn't have the best of nights, but I mean, it is what it is. Welcome to the WNBA, y'all. It's not the end of the world. Y'all, everybody will be fine. I promise, they'll be fine.
Hey, thank you for watching Brother from Another. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, go ahead and do that now. Don't forget, you can catch us 3 to 4 weekdays on PeacockTV.com and on Sirius XM Channel 85.